What is up, guys? Frank the Tank here, back on another episode of MLB 16, the show Arizona Diamondbacks fantasy draft franchise. We are coming into this game against the Rockies at home in Arizona, Chase Field. 14-10, first place in the NL West, looking to take care of the Rockies. On the hill today, Jon Gray, the youngest guy in our rotation. He's 1-1 with a 6.98 ERA, so the inexperience is showing a bit in his early season struggles, but hopefully we can get him back on track. He's the fifth and final starter in our rotation, so after this I will be picking and choosing different games and series to play, so it won't all be alternating starters and stuff. But the first batter, Brett Gardner, left fielder, is going to fly out to Todd Frazier over at third base for the first out of the ball game. Lineup for the Rockies, we got Brett Gardner, Posey, Dickerson, Moreland, Uribe, Brett Lowry, Garcia, Escobar, and I'm trying to think who was last there. I didn't quite catch it, but I'm sure we'll find out before too long. So here we go, Buster Posey. First pitch, and he crushes this ball to deep left field, and it's going to be gone 4 rows deep in the bleachers there. And Buster Posey, the All-Star catcher, World Series MVP, gives the Rockies the lead here. 3 homers on the year for Posey. It's 1-0. Not a great start for Jon Gray, especially the concerns about his ERA and the amount of hits he's been giving up, especially the long ball. 381 feet. Not a big bomb, but good enough to give them a 1-0 lead. Next batter, Corey Dickerson's going to roll over this one. Joe Panik at second. Flips on to Hosmer for out number 2. Mitch Moreland up next, an 0-1 count, 2 outs a pitch. Another grounder to Panik, should be an easy play for out number 3, but he sails it over Eric Hosmer's head. Really good heads-up play there by Salvador Perez to keep that one from getting past and into the stands. But next batter is Juan Uribe, and fortunately he will fly out to center field, so no runs come from that mistake. But the homer by Posey on a fastball that just caught a little too much of the plate is going to give the Rockies a 1-0 lead headed to our half of the first inning. So our mound opponent today is Brett Cecil, 0-1 on the year with a 7.36 ERA, 10 Ks on the year in 5 games. Not too great. He's slightly worse than who's on the mound for us in Jon Gray. Delino DeShields Jr. getting the start in left today. About a week left for Kane on the DL, but he's going to hit this one back up the middle. DeShields with a base hit. Pretty good speed too. Lucky to have him at leadoff, and he's going to give us a nice threat on the base paths. DeShields wasting no time, taking off on the first pitch by Cecil to pitch out. And Posey fires down to second and gets him out. So that leadoff single was spoiled. 1-2 to Corey Seager. The pitch, he's going to put this one through the right side of the infield past the diving Brett Lowry for a base hit. Could have guys first and second right now with no outs, but unfortunately we have 1 out with a guy on first. Bryce Harper at the plate. He's going to swing and miss at an awful curveball in the dirt. No runner advance there, so that's going to be 2 outs for us. Yoenis Cespedes, our center fielder, the slugger, the Cuban missile out there with that arm. Starting lineup here, though, we have Delino DeShields, Corey Seager, Bryce Harper, Yoenis Cespedes, Todd Frazier, Eric Hosmer, Mikael Franco, Salvador Perez, and Joe Panik. So here we go, Cespedes 0-0 count. First pitch swinging, flies this one to right field. Does it have enough to get out of play? And it does not. Dickerson puts that away for out number 3. We can't get that run back here in the first inning, and we're going to take it to the second. A nice shot of the pull out there. We're going to take it to the second here. Jon Gray against Brett Lowry. 0-2 the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 on that 95-mile-per-hour four-seam heater. Got him to go right through it. Top 3 here, Brett Lowry with one guy on the pitch, and Brett Lowry is going to crush this ball deep right field over the bullpen for a 2-run bomb. Brett Lowry, somebody really don't expect that kind of power out of. We just put that pitch right over the heart of the plate. Jon Gray not too happy with himself. He's off to a bad start. That's a 2-run shot. Alcides Escobar was on base. It's going to be a 3-0 game. Brett Gardner, number 2 on the year. A 420-foot bomb. That's a poke for him. Mitch Moreland up top of the third, and he's going to strike out. Same inning there for the second K for Jon Gray. Bottom 3, Delino DeShields at the dish. He's going to hit this one into the left center field gap. That one's down. It's going to get to the wall. He's going to round first, and he's going to trot into second easily with a stand-up double. Very good to get that To get that runner in scoring position, we're going to advance him to third on a pass ball. So 1 out, Bryce Harper up 3-2 pitch, and he chases another curveball. He barely gets the bat on it. Posey jumps out of his crouch to throw that to first. Out number 2, Cespedes up. Oh, we got to get this runner in on third with 1 out, but Cespedes' first pitch swinging is going to roll over this one. Juan Uribe fires onto Moreland to end the inning. The threat averted for the Rockies. They still have a 3-0 lead here. We have to take advantage, especially when our starting pitcher is struggling like this. You see it's still 3-0, tied at 4 in the hits column, and Todd Frazier coming up to the dish, bottom 4 for us. He's been one of our most consistent hitters as far as average and power goes. Hopefully he can get something started. Brett Cecil on the mound, pitching a gem for the Rockies. His first pitch, we guess it, and we're going to hit this curveball back up the middle. Watch out, Brett Cecil. That's coming right at you. Single for Todd Frazier, leadoff guy on base. After an Eric Hosmer pop-out, Maikel Franco's up 2 strikes. He's our DH, the pitch, and he's going to hit this one into center field. We're loving that middle part of the field today. 2 on, 1 out here. Good chance for us to score some runs and get back in this ball game with our catcher, Salvador Perez, at the dish. 0-0 count, the first pitch. He's going to ground this ball to second. Lowry onto Escobar, who fires onto Moreland, and they get Perez easily with the 4-6-3 inning-ending double play. I really put a needle in our balloon there. Mitch Moreland up, 1 out, 1 guy on the pitch, and he crushes this ball to left or right field. My goodness, we cannot stop giving up homers with John Gray. We're going to have to take a serious look at him for the future of our rotation. That's gone. It's going to be a 2-run blast for Moreland, his 6th home run on the year. And we are in a 5-0 hole, and our offense is doing nothing. We're in some trouble here, guys. 2-run homer, 386 feet. Uribe coming up next. 2-2 count, 1 out, the pitch from Gray. And we're going to get Uribe to chase a slider here. Only the 3rd strikeout on the day for John Gray. I've been striking out a ton of people, so for me to only have 3 in the 5th inning is not too good. But here we go, top of the 6th. We're going to strike out Austin Jackson, looking at that changeup. Trying to stretch Gray out here since the game is already a little out of hand. And Alcides Escobar gets on first the same inning and tries to take second, but Perez guns him down. So bottom 6, guys, we have the heart of our order up. Time to score some runs. 1-1 count. Bryce Harper hits this ball into the right center field gap. That ball is down. Going to get to the wall, and Harper is going to stroll into second with an lead-off double. Yoenis Cespedes up at the plate next. Runner in scoring position. We got to make something happen here. Brett Cecil gets his sign. 0-0 count. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, we guessed it high, and we hit it deep. Yoenis Cespedes hits a bomb to left center field. That one is way out of here. 2-run homer for Yoenis Cespedes, our center fielder, and he is making an impact already. His 6th home run of the season. 2-run bomb gets us back into this game. It is now 5-2. Cespedes hit that a ton, 460 feet. Are you kidding me? Bryce Harper scores. And just like that, we are right back in this ball game. Nothing in the 7th for the Rockies, so we jump here. Bottom 7, 1 out. Corey Seager at the plate. Brett Cecil was out of the game after 6 tremendous innings. And we're going to take ball 1 outside. Corey Seager, one of the leaders for Rookie of the Year, been playing very, very well for us, defensively and offensively. 1-0 pitch. He's going to take this slider and hit it deep. Right field, it's gone off the foul pole. Corey Seager with a home run solo shot, number 4 on the year. And it's 5-3 now. Law not happy about that pitch, but he hung that slider and we crushed it. We are 2 runs back now after being down 5 with a couple innings left to play, and you know our offense as well as I do is very capable of making a comeback here. Next batter, our 3-hitter Bryce Harper. The pitch, and he's going to crush this ball to deep center field, and this one is going to get off the wall. Bryce Harper rounding first. He's going to stroll into second with his 2nd double in back-to-back innings. Bryce Harper in scoring position again. He advances to third on a wild pitch. Cespedes at the dish. 1-0 count. The pitch. He crushes this line drive. Left field. Brett Gardner puts it away. On the run, he has to make a throw, and Bryce Harper tagging up is going to beat the throw, which was a little up the first baseline. It's a 5-4 ball game. Bottom 8 here, Maikel Franco, the designated hitter at the dish. 0-0 count, 1 out. Edward Mejica on the mound. Oh, we guessed a high fastball and we crush it deep center field, and this one's gonna get out of here. Tie ball game. Maikel Franco, 6th home run on the year to give us a tie here in the bottom of the 8th, 5-5. Can you believe the comeback? We were down 5 runs just a couple of innings ago, and we slug our way back into this ball game. That's why this team is so dangerous. 441 feet from the young third baseman who we have playing DH right now. Look at this once again. He puts this right down the middle, and we crush it. That ball would have been out in any ballpark in the majors, and we see ourselves here with a 5-5 tie. Top 9, Posey on with runners in scoring position. The pitch, he's going to ground this to second. Seager's going to put it away. Crisis averted there for Odisimer Despaigne, who's in the game for us now, one of our long relievers. He pitched the last couple innings for us. So we're headed to the 9th with a chance to steal one here from the Rockies, a position I did not think we'd be in. Panic walk to lead off the inning, and then we're going to have a single here by Delino DeShields Jr., his 3rd hit of the ball game. We're making something special here, guys. Corey Seager up, bottom 9, runners in scoring position. The pitch, he's going to put it back up the middle. Austin Jackson charges, he picks it up. We are sending Panic home. The throw is not in time. Corey Seager with a walk-off single. Joe Panic comes around to score, and that's going to do it. The Diamondbacks complete the comeback. Down 5 runs going into the 6th inning, and we are able to come back and steal this one from Colorado. 6-5 here with a Corey Seager walk-off single in the bottom of the 9th. What a game here in Arizona. Your Diamondbacks showing a lot of heart after a tough start by John Gray, and we're able to put number 15 in the win column, remaining atop the NL West and showing ourselves as an offensive force to be reckoned with. Guys, we're going to have to take a serious look at John Gray in that 5th starter spot, not doing the job for us, as Corey Seager's going to get the Gatorade bath there, and he deserves it. The player of the game, 3 for 5 with a home run and 2 RBIs, including the game-winning RBI on the walk-off single. Odisimer Despaigne gets the victory. I hope I'm saying that right. He's 1-1 on the year. Alex Torres gets credited with the loss. Cespedes, the big 2-run homer and the sac fly. That's going to do it, guys. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new. I'll catch you next time.